Sharon Stone actually blamed China's treatment of Tibet for the recent earthquake. To date, according to the Wall Street Journal, the official death toll from the magnitude 7.9 quake, China's worst in at least 3 decades, rose to 65,080 as of midday Monday, with another 23,150 people still listed as missing, the government said. Sharon Stone called it karma.
大地震咧，可能係一個嘅因果循環。佢自己就話啦，唔中意見到人哋對其他人唔好啦。但係佢咁樣講法嘅話，會唔會都有啲唔係好友善呢？沙朗士東喺康城出席一個活動嘅時候，被記者問到對中國四川發生大地震嘅感受，佢就作出咗以下嘅回應。
You heard there is a big crisis, earthquake in China?
Of course I have.
Yeah, how do you feel about it?
Well, it was very interesting because at first I'm, not happy about the way the Chinese are treating the Tibetans because I don't think anyone should be unkind to anyone else. And so I have been very concerned about how to think and what to do about that because I don't like that. And then I've been just, concerned about, how should we deal with the Olympics because they're not being nice to the Dalai Lama, who's a good friend of mine. And then all this earthquake and all this stuff happened, and I thought, is that karma when you're not nice that the bad things happen to you? And then I got a letter from the Tibetan Foundation that they wanted to go and be helpful. And that made me cry. And they asked me if I would write a quote about that, and I said I would, that it was a big lesson to me that sometimes you have to learn to put your head down and be of service, even to people who aren't nice to you, and that's a big lesson for me.
Some of the foreign reporters in Hong Kong saw things a bit different.
除咗亞洲記者對沙朗史東嘅言論表示不滿之外，西方記者亦都表示不敢認同沙朗史東嘅睇法。So what do you think of what Sharon Stone said about the China earthquake?
Well, I disagree. I don't think that's a karma, I mean, that's only a thing that happens and that's all. It could happen in, I don't know, everywhere in the world. South Africa, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, I don't know, USA, whatever. So I disagree.
Yeah, because people are innocent, right?
Oh, exactly. I mean, they just people. They're nothing to do with politicians. I mean, if someone disagrees the politic of China, it's just politic, not people.
So what do you think of what Sharon Stone said about the China earthquake?
Well, I think for a person like Sharon Stone, I think it's sort of a disgrace to say something like that. I mean, because these are innocent people that lives have been taken for natural disasters, and I don't think you can ever say something like that. And she has to she's like the godmother for Amphar, so to say something like that, I think that's a bit really not just awkward, but really misplaced. And
so what do you think of what she said about what happened in China?
Now, what happened in China is terrible. It's unfair, of course. Yeah. Of course.
Do you agree with what she said?
No, not really, no, because it's not related to Dalai Lama. It's just a natural disaster, and that's all.
It's not something political, right?
No, not something political. The earthquake is just a natural disaster, and it's a terrible thing for people who live in China.
The actress Sharon Stone's embarrassing, unfortunate comments are hers and hers alone. Her opinions reflect a small minority of Hollywood intelligentsia whose opinions are of limited social importance and, to be quite honest, this has to go to Massachusetts Congressman Ed Markey. Representative Edward J. Markey, Democrat Massachusetts, introduced a revolutionary new global warming bill today that would reduce global warming pollution according to scientific targets, reinvest any revenue back to American workers and technology, and would reestablish America as the leader in solving the globe's greatest challenge, climate change. I am here today because the chorus for change is deafening. The time for action is now. We must cap pollution. We must invest in consumers, jobs, and the technology of tomorrow. And America must lead the world in solving our greatest challenges, and we must start now. Congressman Mackey, it's the end of May. According to the National Weather Service, at my house tonight it's going to be 35 degrees with patchy frost. Scientists, the chorus for change, around the world in an attempt to salvage their now suckered reputations after falling for the warming scam, are now predicting cooling for the next decade plus. And you are legislating against global warming? Is you crazy? A dumb question to ask a crazy person. Dunkin' Donuts ads need no help being obnoxious. Equally obnoxious Rachel Ray in a café. Because of the recent uproar, her latest ad for the company has been yanked. The keffiyeh, for the clueless, is the traditional scarf of Arab men that has come to symbolize murderous Palestinian jihad. Popularized by Yasser Arafat and a regular adornment of Muslim terrorists appearing in beheading and hostage-taking videos, the apparel has been mainstreamed by both ignorant and not-so-ignorant fashion designers, celebrities, and left-wing icons. Not so delish. We have a phalanx of enormous whose opinions are of limited and social importance. Oh, was that supposed to do both lines there? This time I knew I was forgetting something. It's been 2 weeks since I've done this. Dunkin' Donuts equally obnoxious Rachel Ray. Uproar. What did I say? Uproar? Uproar? I'm doing my Barbara Walters. As of June 2004, Furstenberg. Now I'm going to have trouble with his name. Take your kids home. Get them out of here. They didn't.
Letter